To his surprise, he found a stunning residence of what he thought for sure would be the home of a powerful figure. At the entrance of the home, a beautiful woman enticed him to the door. The tall woman had eyes that sparkled like the stars of the dreamy galaxy in the heavens above. After taking a step, the woman disappeared, but he was bound to figure out who it was.
You little puny monster!
After being held captive in a cage for several weeks, Odysseus found a piece of glass. In an attempt to escape, he used the glass to try and cut his way out. Contrary to what he was expecting, he cut a deep gash in his arm while trying to saw his way out. After hearing Odysseus' shrieks, Dolios' servant, Ansari, moved towards the cage to see what was wrong. On the exterior of Ansari's deltoid muscle, he noticed an interesting tattoo. To Odysseus' surprise, it was a tattoo of the Asclepius wand. He did not expect to see that on such a low-powered figure, since it represented great medical knowledge. The wretched-looking servant impressed Odysseus with his dexterity, for he was able to clean and stitch his wound with only the resources found in the eerie residence. The two talked for a while about how they ended up there. They both told of their longings to leave the island and began thinking of a plan to escape. Ansari proposed that they use the cap of invisibility that Dolios stole from Hades to escape without being seen. He had seen it on Dolios' dresser and planned to sneak into her room and take it. While in her room, he would also take the key to get out, which he had seen her put under the left pillow of her bed. After that, they would use the cap to get past her, unlock the door, and escape. Lastly, they would retrieve Dolios' weapons that were kept in the cellar, just in case Dolios spotted them. Though simple, they believed that it would work. Suddenly, Dolios burst into the cellar.
Ansari, you cowardly, yellow-bellied, chicken-hearted namby-pamby, get back to work.
They squeezed both of their heads into the cap and prepared to leave. While running towards the door, Odysseus tripped, making a loud noise and causing the cap to fall off. Immediately, she ran towards him. He pulled out a sword in which she had taken from the cellar, believing that she had no weapons. To his surprise, she pulled a spear from out of her belt. Dolios threw the spear at him with all of her might. He heard a loud shriek in front of him. He realized it was Ansari. The servant had saved his life. Flabbergasted by the previous events, Dolios had not moved a muscle, and when Odysseus went to the door and unlocked it, she had still made no attempt to stop him. Odysseus had no choice but to take advantage of the given situation. He bolted out of the door faster than a flash of Zeus's lightning. By the time Odysseus had reached the edge of the island, Dolios was just opening the door of her home to figure out where he went.
The last words that Odysseus heard for the next 6 months were the words of Dolios. As Odysseus drifted out to sea, he knew he had to return home so that he could fulfill the life he was spared, so that Ansari's life would not be wasted.